Do I need a lawyer to set up an irrevocable trust? Are you considering setting up an irrevocable trust and wondering if you need a lawyer? This is a common question, and the answer is not as straightforward as you might think. An irrevocable trust is a legal arrangement where the person creating the trust, known as the grantor, transfers ownership of assets to the trust. Once this transfer is made, the grantor gives up control over those assets permanently. This type of trust is often used for estate tax planning and asset protection. The primary purpose of an irrevocable trust is to minimize estate taxes and protect assets from creditors. By placing assets in this trust, they are removed from the grantor's taxable estate. This means that when the grantor passes away, those assets are not subject to estate taxes, which can be a significant financial benefit for the beneficiaries. When it comes to setting up an irrevocable trust, the legal considerations are quite important. The trust document must be drafted carefully to ensure it meets the grantor's goals and complies with all relevant laws. This is where a lawyer can be extremely helpful. They can ensure that the trust is structured correctly and that all legal requirements are met. Tax implications are another area where legal advice is beneficial. Irrevocable trusts can have complex tax consequences. For example, the trust itself may be subject to income tax on the assets it holds. The grantor may not be able to deduct these taxes personally. A lawyer can provide guidance on how to navigate these tax issues effectively. Asset protection is a key benefit of an irrevocable trust. However, this protection is only effective if the trust is properly established and managed. A lawyer can help ensure that the trust is set up in a way that maximizes this protection. Choosing the right trustee is also critical. The trustee is responsible for managing the trust assets and making decisions in the best interest of the beneficiaries. A lawyer can assist in selecting a suitable trustee or provide guidance on how to manage trustee responsibilities. Identifying beneficiaries is another important aspect. The beneficiaries of the trust should be clearly defined, and their interests must be protected. A lawyer can help ensure that the trust is structured to meet the needs of all beneficiaries. While it is technically possible to set up an irrevocable trust without a lawyer, the complexity and permanence of such a trust make legal advice essential. A lawyer can help ensure that the trust is properly established, meets the grantor's goals, and complies with all relevant laws. This can prevent costly mistakes and ensure that the trust functions as intended.